And Tuesday night at Hawkins Arena, the Mercer Bears getting win number 2 on the season over Jackson State, 86-58, with Coach Bob Hoffman, Pete Yannity with you. Well, a ball game where you again put up some nice numbers offensively, but the defensive effort really something, especially in that second half. You held them to only 8 points for roughly the first 13 minutes coming out of the locker room.
Yeah, our guys, I thought they got a little tired, and I thought our depth really helped us, and we got turnovers that led to layups. Anytime you can do that and get some steals going, it makes a great impact in both ends of the floor, and it did tonight. So the zone, they had really good shooters, and they were killing it early on, and we knew that going in, and they're going to be a handful throughout the season in their league. But I thought our depth ended up putting us in a position to make those runs in the second half.
Yeah, each team in the first half shot 50% or better, so it tells you what kind of offensive first half we had.
Right.
As for the offense, the 5 starters in double figures, good to see, and I think particularly Desmond Ringer, you really were pounding it in the paint early on. He finishes up with 14 points.
Yeah, tonight he looked like he did this summer before he had the little MCL problem with his leg where he had to sit out, and he's kind of been a little tentative, and tonight he was a man. I told him, man, you're big. And then Steph, him and Desmond stay out of foul trouble is huge for us, and for them to be able to be on the floor as many minutes and get the rebounds they did against a very athletic team was huge.
You out-rebounded Jackson State by 10, 35-25, both Desmond and Stephon Jelks with 7 rebounds each, and that's going to be important as the season goes on.
Doubt.
Let's face it, the rebounder that Stephon Jelks was as a sophomore a couple of years ago is the one you'll need to see this year.
Yeah, and he has that, and he's showing some of that. I love his bounce and his enthusiasm. All our guys were excited for each other's success. That's fun to watch. But I thought his post up early, and then the second half, how we got in passing lanes and made them shoot contested shots was really the outcome of the game.
And along those lines, I know you're happy the fact that Rion Holland continues to do great work. He had 19 points on Tuesday night. He also had 5 of your 11 steals in the game. He was really doing something out on the perimeter defensively.
Yeah, 5 assists too, when he was doing magic work all over the place, and they were playing no catch. They were trying to keep him from catching the ball all over the floor. And what I told him, and it's a big thing, you understand this, but if you haven't played and somebody tries to keep you from getting the ball, it's very frustrating. And he didn't buy into that, and we kept talking about it, and he stayed cool, and finally his time came, and when he got those open shots, he knocked them down.
Well, and you said earlier when you visited halftime of the game, and he lost his shoe. He was playing on one tire there for a while. He almost made the basket when he threw the shoe up after making a hoop.
That would have been sweet.
But here's a guy now through 3 games is 8 out of 14 beyond the arc. Well, as you saw in the game on Tuesday night, Jackson State would come out on the perimeter. He can penetrate too, and that's going to be huge with that quick first step he has if they want to come out and defend him on the shoe tops.
Yeah, he's just a tough guard, and we knew that going in, and he feels so comfortable right now. The thing I love about what he's doing is his voice and how communicative he is in every area of our program right now. He's bought in with everything he has, and not just because he's a leading scorer, just because he understands how important that communication can be, and it's making a difference. We have a bunch of guys that are figuring it out, and that's what you should have with an older bunch that's been through a lot of tough times.
Now this weekend, a lot of basketball to be played, a 3-day tournament up in Lynchburg against Liberty. You play the hosts, the Flames, in a noon game on Friday. What do you know about them? Well,
they beat Wake Forest tonight at Wake Forest.
Wow.
And so they beat VCU, they beat Richmond in exhibition games earlier on the road. So they're letting school out, 12 chapel credit, so there'll be 10, 11,000 people in the building. We'll have to be on our best behavior and play the kind of energy that we did tonight, and be ready to play a great team, a well-coached team that has lots of weapons.
That's a circular building. The fans are right on the court.
Right.
I've done a game in there when it's at a packed house. It can get loud.
Yeah, it is. It will be, but we'll be ready.
All right, Coach, great win on Tuesday night. Good luck moving forward.
Thank you.
Coach Bob Hoffman, the Bears, with a 2-1 record off of the Tuesday night win, 86-58 against the Tigers of Jackson State.